South Africa doesn't ease you in. It confronts you with scale, with contrast, with beauty that shifts faster than you expect. This is a country where oceans crash against mountains, where vineyards sit beneath rugged peaks, where wildlife roams freely across vast savannas, and where modern cities carry the weight of deep, complex history. South Africa feels less like one nation, and more like several worlds stitched together at the southern tip of Africa. In this episode of Traveler's Treasure Globe, we're traveling across South Africa, a journey that feels less like visiting one country and more like crossing five. From Cape Town's dramatic coastline to the garden route's wild shores, from safari landscapes in Kruger National Park to the quiet elegance of the Winelands, and into the heartbeat of urban culture and history, this is South Africa in all its contrasts.
Along the way, we'll share fun local facts, what to eat, where to stay, practical travel tips, and get your guide recommendations, with all links clearly waiting for you in the description. Welcome to South Africa, one country that feels like five.
Your journey begins in Cape Town, one of the most visually dramatic cities on Earth. Table Mountain rises abruptly behind the city, its flat summit often wrapped in cloud like a living thing. Below it, the Atlantic Ocean crashes against rocky shores, while neighborhoods stretch from beaches to bustling streets. In places like Bo-Kaap, brightly colored houses tell stories of Cape Malay culture and resilience. Along the V&A waterfront, cafes and shops hum with energy, framed by ocean views and mountain silhouettes. Cape Town feels global and local at the same time. African, European, coastal, urban.
Table Mountain is one of the oldest mountains on Earth, estimated to be more than 600 million years old. Start with Cape Malay curry or fresh seafood. A good local meal usually costs around 150 to 300 South African rand. Weather changes fast, always check conditions before heading up Table Mountain. Hotels and guest houses range from 1,500 to 3,000 South African rand per night, depending on location and season. We've added Cape Town city tours, Table Mountain experiences, and cultural walks from Get Your Guide in the description to help you explore the city with context.
Just beyond the city, the landscape opens dramatically. The Cape Peninsula stretches south between two oceans, offering one of the most scenic coastal drives in the world. Cliffs drop straight into the sea. Waves slam against jagged rocks. The road winds through small fishing towns and windswept beaches. At Cape Point, the land feels raw and exposed, a place shaped by wind, water, and time. Nearby, Boulders Beach offers a surprise: African penguins waddling across white sand. This feels like a different country entirely, wild, salty, and untamed.
Cape Point is often mistaken for the southernmost tip of Africa, but it's actually Cape Agulhas, further east. Grab fish and chips or a seafood platter along the coast, usually around 100 to 200 South African rand. Renting a car is the easiest way to explore the peninsula at your own pace. Coastal guest houses range from 1,200 to 2,500 South African rand per night. In the description, you'll find Cape Peninsula tours, Chapman's Peak drives, and penguin colony visits from Get Your Guide.
As you travel east, South Africa transforms again. The garden route is lush and green, a ribbon of coastline where forests meet the sea. Dramatic cliffs give way to quiet lagoons. Hiking trails disappear into ancient woodland. Towns like Knysna and Plettenberg Bay feel relaxed and outdoorsy. Life revolves around nature: kayaking, coastal walks, whale watching, and long evenings by the water. This part of South Africa feels slower, softer, almost Mediterranean in spirit.
The forests along the garden route are home to some of the largest and oldest trees in South Africa. Seafood dominates menus. Oysters, prawns, and grilled fish usually cost around 200 to 400 South African rand. Distances are short, but you'll want time to stop. Rushing this region misses the point. Guest houses and lodges range from 1,000 to 2,000 South African rand per night. We've included garden route adventure activities, coastal hikes, and wildlife experiences from Get Your Guide in the description.
Then comes the biggest shift of all. In Kruger National Park, South Africa becomes ancient and untamed. Wide savannas stretch to the horizon. Acacia trees dot the land. The air hums with life. Here, elephants cross roads without urgency. Lions rest in tall grass. Giraffes move silently against open skies. This is not a zoo. This is a living ecosystem, raw, unpredictable, and deeply humbling.
Kruger National Park is nearly the size of a small country and protects hundreds of mammal and bird species. Safari lodges serve hearty meals. Expect dinners around 300 to 600 South African rand. Early mornings and late afternoons offer the best wildlife sightings. Lodges range widely, but comfortable stays start around 3,000 South African rand per night. We've added Kruger safari drives, guided wildlife experiences, and multi-day tours from Get Your Guide in the description for safe and responsible access.
From wild savannas, South Africa softens again. In the Cape Winelands, vineyards roll gently through valleys framed by rugged mountains. Towns like Stellenbosch and Franschhoek feel refined, historic, and unhurried. Here, afternoons stretch long. Wine tastings blur into sunset dinners. Conversations drift easily beneath oak trees. This is South Africa at its most elegant.
South African wine production dates back to the 17th century, making it one of the oldest wine regions outside Europe. Wine tastings and lunches usually cost around 200 to 500 South African rand. Designated drivers or organized tours make wine tasting far more enjoyable. Boutique wine lodges range from 2,000 to 4,000 South African rand per night. In the description you'll find winelands, tasting tours, gourmet experiences, and scenic drives from Get Your Guide.
South Africa's story isn't just written in landscapes. In cities like Johannesburg, history lives in museums, neighborhoods, and everyday life. Apartheid-era sites sit beside modern galleries and creative spaces. Pain, progress, and resilience coexist. This is where the country's complexity comes into focus. Challenging, emotional, and essential to understand.
Johannesburg was built almost overnight after gold was discovered, making it one of the youngest major cities in the world. Try a local braai or street food like bunny chow. Meals usually cost under 150 South African rand. Guided tours provide context and help navigate areas respectfully and safely. Urban hotels range from 1,000 to 2,000 South African rand per night. We've added Johannesburg history tours, township experiences, and cultural walks from Get Your Guide in the description.
From mountains to oceans, from vineyards to savannas, from modern cities to ancient landscapes, South Africa isn't one experience, it's many. It challenges you, it moves you, and it leaves a mark long after you leave.
South Africa has 11 official languages, one of the most linguistically diverse countries on Earth. End your journey with malva pudding, rich, warm and comforting, usually under 100 South African rand. Distances are vast, internal flights save time and energy. Airport hotels start around 1,000 South African rand if you're flying early.
One country, endless landscapes, 1,000 stories. If this journey inspired you, make sure you like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us here on Traveler's Treasure Globe, your passport to unforgettable journeys.
All Get Your Guide links for the experiences mentioned in this video are clearly listed in the description below. Happy travels!